still there. Right, we'll be having that. We'll be having that. Just wait. Just wait. Hello, you.
Sorry.
That's all right. No.
I don't know who she recognises.
It's
Speak
me.
down.
Biscuits. There you go. It was
Thank
worth
you.
the persistence. It was.
Thank you.
Go on before it gets too wet. Go on.
Thank you.
Cheers. There's loads of it down here. We are absolutely calling it quits now. We can't get anything else in the box there. The two big things are tied on. Yeah, we're done with it. We're heading back. Finally, where we started, hang on a minute. Just wait there. Just getting my breath. We'll be going to get the indicator. That's what it is, isn't it? Indicator? Looks like it. We'll be having that. You just wait there a minute.
Yeah, they were lovely photos.
The next time somebody is motivated to throw some honorary flowers into the sea for somebody, they should remember this image of where they end up in a big rubbish tip of commercial fishing pollution. I've put most of what was there in the bag already. Actually, I should have filmed that little piece before I did it. But you know, how does that honour somebody, having it chucking flowers in the sea like that? It's, I can't see the point in that. It just ends up as rubbish in a big rubbish tip like this. You just wait, Bermit. Okay. I don't think that was an indicator. I don't quite know what that was. It seems to be not something you can really see through. So that might not have been an indicator. I don't know what that was. Oh dear. Don't know what that was. That is definitely it. Now I don't care what we find. We're not picking up a single piece more, mate. It's just pointless. Just pointless. Didn't intend to do all that. Where's that bag? I've buried it. You know, the fun is in the things that aren't on the list, but it sure was not fun. That was not fun. You know, did I just say that, or was I just thinking the beach is almost empty now? What a difference. Much better right now. I wonder how they move those burners. How do they do that? Backing away to try and get it all in the shot there. The scale of it. One person, just a single walk down a breakwater. Good Lord. I'll show you a quick shot of that. That is probably what that razor bill was covered in. And I imagine it's probably dead by now. If it was covered in it, it wouldn't be able to fly. That's probably why it paddled in the way it did. That's I can't even bear to watch it, actually. It was hard doing the edit to that. Anyway, enough of that. We're still a bit of a dragger. Sums up the day. A bit of a drag. Rubbish is in the bin. I salvaged my bags. I'm debating about whether or not to take that home and play with it. I think I might actually, just for a laugh. Just for a laugh, to see what sort of rust that is. Because it is stainless by the look of it. So I don't know quite how that's worked out like that. We might take that home just for a laugh. Let's get one of the bags out and put it in my rucksack. You just wait there, mate. Oh, I am tired out. Yeah, I can see it happening now. It's going to be an exceptionally high tide, and that'll go floating back out, won't it? Complete with the contents of the bin. Because clearly the tide has come up this far. As evidence, we did this before. By all the commercial fishing pollution that's been left here. Little fragments of it all the way. So the tide's obviously come out that far. Right, we're heading back, mate. We're heading back. Got a long walk back in the rain. Without a raincoat. I just missed it. That was the bells for 2:45. You are on. We are done. We're heading back. Actually, I did have an ultra light nylon sort of shower coat in the bag, so we're wearing it. Before I put it in a bin, just pick that up. Is that an earring? Is that really an earring? Look at what's on it. You know, glass. Somebody's going to have a bleeding ear, aren't they? Anyway, that was somebody's Christmas. Went a bit awry there, didn't it? Okay. We're having a breather. I've reached a point where I'm even fantasising about taxis. I won't, of course, but it's we're feeling it that bad actually, and it's pouring with raining. Just heard the bells. That'll be 3 o'clock then, won't it? That's a shot of rain at 3 o'clock.
Afternoon.
Hello, you.
Happy New Year.
Humbug.
Humbug. Oh, humbug.
Right, that was the briefest of sits. If we sit any longer, I won't be able to start going again. Oh, Christ. Right, we want one more shot here, don't we? See what happened to that tender. Oh, it'll be moved though. If it was his, we won't know, will we? Ah, shouldn't. Yeah, never mind then. To hell with it. We're heading back in the ring. Yeah, I can't for the life of me remember what that tender even looked like. I can't remember which one it might have been anyway. They're all pretty much full of water, but not so much as that one. That one's very much full of water. That one ain't far off. There's one right in front of us that is actually submerged with these two on top of it. Scenes of carnage here. With the swans floating by. Right, okay. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. So I don't know where it is or what it looked like.
So that's doing that. Two shall I?
Okay. That's that same balloon from a couple of days ago, and it's still doing a round. Full circle. It's still there. Something funny about the exhaust in there. That doesn't look quite right. But apart from that, it's still there. And it's still raining. Actually, I'll let you off here. If I can find your lead in the fur. Okay. Bear sit. Good boy, good dog. I missed the rabbit. There was also a rabbit. Yeah, I missed the rabbit. Now this way, this way, this way. Up here. Right, stop. Stop. Sit. Good boy. Fighting them all off, mate. She's no bad thing. We're collapsed here. Like it or not, we're stuck here for a bit. I can tell you this, tomorrow there will be no walk at all, mate. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Even though it started late, it's been a long day. To the bin. Go on, let's go. It's nothing for you. It's nothing for you. That's the balls we found, actually. You can have the balls. Yeah, you busy yourself with the balls there, mate. The flask. The flask. It came up quite well, didn't it? I put a little bit of effort into that. A little bit, actually, there's still a bit of rust appearing just there. Look. That's intriguing. Why has that suddenly reappeared like that? Anyway, I mean, it is pretty much stainless steel-ish. I hadn't spotted that. A bit of wire brushing and you know, we got all the rust off. And I was starting to think, well, wow, you know, that's worth having. You know, the whole thing's, you know, kosher. It's, you know, even the rubber seal on the lid there is, you know, it doesn't look as though it's that old. And it came up a tree. I thought, that came up a tree. And I was starting to think, well, you know, we better keep that, actually. It's sort of, you know, fully usable until... You know, it's entirely empty. Is that visible? It's entirely empty. But listen. So somehow, and that's not coming out either. It's over the water. You know, there's nothing hitting the water there. So somehow, in the sort of bit between the skins, because it is a sort of a proper insulated, you know, flask, allegedly. Somehow. There's a break where water's got in. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? And as I say, you know, it's not coming out. So sadly, despite the fact, you know, quite a nice bit of kit, to be honest. You know, if you just wanted to... Anyway, shut me up. Sadly, that is going in the bin. What a flipping waste. What a waste. Yeah, it's going in the bin. Oh well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Back on the chewy things, is it?